This reading speaks to someone who is actively being confronted by the collapse of a cycle they may have believed they could continue controlling. At the heart of this energy is the ending of a revolving door dynamic, a pattern where someone may have repeatedly returned, manipulated access, or maintained emotional influence through inconsistency, seduction, deception, or strategic behavior. What is becoming undeniable is that this cycle is no longer functioning the way it once did. The challenge here reveals that someone may have underestimated the emotional, spiritual, or psychological consequences of getting played or participating in dynamics rooted in false promises, superficial attraction, or hidden agendas. There is a growing recognition that what may have once been sustained through charm, chemistry, or repeated access is now losing viability. What this person appears to be avoiding is a deeper truth surrounding their own deception, caution, and unspoken desires. They may be attempting to remain mentally active, distracted, or hypervigilant because slowing down would force them to confront uncomfortable truths about what they genuinely want, what they have concealed, and what can no longer be avoided. There is a tension here between wanting new beginnings while still carrying unresolved motives, protective defenses, or emotional dishonesty. This suggests someone who may desire transformation or reconnection, but who has not fully reconciled their own role in the instability. The truth only admitted in the dark is especially significant. Beneath the surface, this person recognizes that control is slipping, denial is becoming unsustainable, and some version of a desired union, fantasy, or emotional outcome may already be over. While dreams, longing, or emotional attachment may still remain, there is an internal acknowledgement that a chapter has fundamentally shifted or died. The energy can indicate grief, suppressed endings, or painful realization that illusion can no longer substitute for structural reality. Spirit's advice within this reading emphasizes the importance of long-term perspective. This connection, situation, or internal cycle must now be viewed through the lens of energetic depth, sustainability, and karmic consequence. Themes of student loan and 50-year plan suggest that choices made in emotional or relational or spiritual spaces carry extended repercussions. Spirit is urging awakened rebirth, mature reflection, and restored balance. Ghosting patterns, avoidance, or temporary emotional highs are no longer sufficient. This is a call to assess what truly supports one's future versus what merely prolongs dysfunction. Overall, this reading is about the collapse of false cycles, the exposure of hidden truths, and the necessity of confronting what can no longer be sustained through manipulation, fantasy, or denial. Someone is being pushed toward deeper accountability, closure, and transformation. The quiet is revealing what distraction could no longer suppress. And with that revelation comes the opportunity for genuine rebirth rather than repeated karmic return. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers and to our subscribers. A special shout out. Welcome to Blind at Midnight. Before getting into this reading, I was in prayer and giving thanks for those that have come before us who have been open enough to not forget the divine plan and the original call. Who are these energies? These are your grandparents, multiple generations over, who, like you, faced hard times. These will be uncles as well, brothers, sisters, aunties, and so on. Their lives weren't as strange as you may think. They faced oppositions just like you, but they made a very pivotal decision in being 10 toes down when it comes to truth and authenticity. And so, for those of you who resonate with family lineage and understand what lineage means, is that when you have a collective consciousness of individuals contributing to good, it really does create a lasting ripple effect that benefits everyone. The safety that you enjoy pumping your gas as a man or woman in any given day, and not having to look to and fro, not being worried about going while you are making payment that you'll come back and it'll just be on blocks. These safety mechanisms that you enjoy in life and in society are afforded to you because people already created that reality bandwidth so you could enjoy it. And how that ripples into your reality is in your local police officer, be it that they are working on a construction site, directing traffic, pursuing active criminal activity, individuals who act out of consideration and kindness towards you. So anyhow, I was just sitting in a space of being grateful for those things and not taking for granted that the things that I know and the things that you know is because of those that came before us, my love. And when you have people in your life who surrender themselves to being molded into what is better, it should be regarded with respect. And especially for those of you that battle with lower forces, energies or entities that create havoc, the broken bed in the reverse, deception, that create havoc in your lives. This is your blood, your DNA, divine intelligence trying to get you to be acquainted with what is haram for you and your people, your bloodline, and your lineage. A kind, safe society requires effort. It requires commitment. It requires agreement. The difference between, let's use the masculine energy, for example. Between the masculine energy that will prey upon, say, a younger, unevolved feminine energy, and one that doesn't. It's not about the impulse not visiting one, not visiting the other. The impulse does visit all of them, but one chooses differently. Yes, 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 yes. There are relationship dynamics in family settings as well that have led to profane, dangerous behaviors towards those in which we've been placed charge over, and we've mucked it up. We've mucked it up and not done the best and not showed up in our best light. Ancestry matters. The people that are around you loving you right now, you think they're going to be here forever? They're not going to be here forever. They're not. It's time for us as a collective to begin to think deeper about things. Some of you've barely shown up in your bodies. You're like at 30%, and you're 60, 52 years old, 65 years old, 72 years old, and you still have yet to show up in this lifetime. What are you doing? If you've been looking for a sign, this is it. Balls to the walls. You manifested a body. Step fully into your own avatar. Angel number 606 coming through, and take up space. Wow. And now, as I will blend this into the angel numbers that preceded this energy, I was a bit doubtful about how this song would tie in the song message, but not too concerned. So collective, this blind reading will resonate with you if you have been seeing angel number 444, 818, 919, 44, 1044. The song crowning your energy is Though I'm Missing You. Angel numbers 1133, 1144, 505 also came through, as well as 1010, 1022, 77, 1033, and 1101. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this reading to resonate with where you are currently, and also inspiring, revealing, or affirming of your experience. Now I'm missing you. What is rising in the quiet, spirit guides, for this midnight reading? I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. You were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Only God may know why. Still I will get by. What's rising in the quiet for you is a revolving door in the reverse. The first message coming out with that card, the revolving door in the reverse, is that what once was is no more. What is it that you are avoiding by staying awake? Deception. What is the truth that only you admit in the dark? Remote control, unplugged, and in the reversed. Spirit's advice: student loan, 50-year plan. There's an energy of either losing access to an energy, a person, an opportunity, a portal of expression. We'll get clarifiers here for you. We're going to be using my usual deck. The revolving door in the reversed. This is someone here could have been thrown out of a society. We have game over. This could have been a friends group or an organization that you're no longer able to have access to. We have prickly defenses, so there could have been disagreements here around deception. Okay. What's the revolving door? The revolving door reverse is a cessation to continuous access. So this is giving an energy that had access by way of authority. This could be authority imposed, taken, and or granted. This is giving, and before we get into this card, this is giving the kind of building and architectural / security setup that allows you to go in and out continuously. So this is giving membership, this is giving residency, but revoked. The card that came out in the crossing is getting played in the challenge. So the deception seems to have sprouted before entry was even granted. We are reading for an energy that moves with a motivation towards deception. So this is giving me a sense of targeting or scoping out, possible victimization as well. Lies, manipulation, control. This energy may have gained access. However, they were stopped, stunted, thrown off course from playing. There was caution. We have deception, caution. So it seems here that the energy that they tried to deceive saw the warning signs in the road. And even though there may have been aspects to this access that was foggy, it seems that the deception was detected. We have award in the reversed, winning money payoff for efforts, recognition in the reverse. This may be physical asset access as well as electronic, revoked. An energy here thought that they were good to go to come into your energy, collective, and be 6 of wandsing it by deceiving you, playing on your top. Spirit's advice and what I see here as a reckoning is that this individual, not only were they not victorious, they may be quite mature or quite practiced at this access deceptive idea that they move with. And they have been found by life to be a student, and now they're being sent to the back of the line. Spirit guides towards our highest greatest good. What is a student loan? Awakened rebirth. You are still a student. Yes, life tested you, and you are still being found to be a student. Tell us about this revolving door and this individual that was unable to play the collective. We have bound by demands, stifled by expectations. Ooh, so much, too much. What? Stop it. Nah. Ooh, child. Ooh, scandalous. Ugh. The heat is still rising from the pavement, honey. Ooh, how do we take this? Okay, this is how we'll take it. I'll read this in conjunction with bound by demands, and then we'll reincorporate it and see how the divine decides to reacquaint us with this energy yet again during the process of this reading. Getting played, this person had a hard time playing you because you decided, no, you're not getting access to my high rise. Someone may live in a high rise. You or this person, or an important event could have occurred at a high rise. Bound by demands, read between the lines. Investigating, yeah, man, ding, 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 something is off here. September, Virgo, Libra, energy. No, my consciousness is kicking in. Something here is off balance. And my sense of self and this person's sense of self, something is weird. This person, when they're in my energy, they made me feel the need to go and ground myself. Nature therapy, grounded. Sacrifice, reclaim. I always feel like when I'm in this person's energy, they leave with a part of me. This person is engaging in activities that make me think that they're unpatriotic, can't be trusted, and that they are a bugaboo. Yes, yes, yes. This is a kind of energy that will be a civil servant and find themselves in a protest burning their country's flag. No, honey, no. Then you are faking it. Real civil servants are civil servants at heart. It's a soul level calling. You don't trust this person. No. If you needed help, if you were down in the ditch, this wouldn't be the person to call. This is a kind of energy that will have you go out to meet or receive, but then it never happens because there's a no-show. And you're very clear, confused in the reverse, that this is going nowhere, game over. Because you're getting all the warning signs here from Spirit with Spirit's guidance that this person and what they bring is trash. Let's reincorporate and add into this deck. Wow. So you, collective, you were very on point. You were very aware. And most importantly, you decided that you were not going to allow yourself to be the sacrificial lamb, that you would close out this cycle and that you would give attention and time to your own evolution. You had a calling on your life. You had a plan for where you were going, and this energy was not aligned. You thought this person was also very unjust, or they lacked access to divine justice. And when we say divine justice, what do we mean? This is the law that is written upon your heart. This is the law that is written in your DNA. This is the law that forms a part of your intelligence architecture, that as you're moving through life and you're navigating different individuals that are motivated towards different goals, that not only are you able to engage in your social responsibility, but also do so keeping yourself safe and also remaining in the grace of the divine. Getting played, bound by demands. Clarify, spirit guides. This individual was trying to mess about your plans. Red lipstick stains. There were things here that this individual engaged in. Behaviors, there were receipts. And you decided, absolutely not. I don't want your hand in anything that I am manifesting. I am the sacred rose. Rose in the reverse, can't touch this. The initials H, M, A, M, C, R, E may be important. You said absolutely not. Someone here may be affiliated with the Order of the Rose as well. What is deception? Caution. This energy that we are reading for collective, they are sitting in guilt and also feeling that they have been disenfranchised from accessing something that is sacred. We have expecting new beginnings. Collective, off the cuff, what I'm getting here is that this individual had another situation in the background that they were feeding. So they were engaging in vampirism while they were with you, feasting and eating of your energy, prickly defenses, and you decided to revoke access. This person, the truth that they are wrestling with is that they are a deceiver, and they have stood and sat, wallowed, rolled, and grunted in this energy for so long that the warning signs are now not only spiritually visible, but they are physically visible as well. At present, this individual may be presenting in the physical 3D as being in need of a new beginning. However, it seems that the circle of people that they've already interacted with or cycled through have all placed barriers and decided it's not worth waiting for, and I'd rather be on a vacation in the saltwater pool. Get away from me kind of energy. Spirit guides, what's caution, expecting new beginnings, prickly defenses? Word on the street about this individual. And the reason why they're up at night is that people now know them as being a deceptive energy. Tongues wag, honey. Society trails are alive with gossip. The rumor mill has been requiring 24-hour maintenance service recently, it seems. You could be seeing angel number 22 or 222. Now everybody is cautious of this person because now it seems that they have become branded as within, so without, for the truth of what they are. They are a user of people's wheels of fortune. This is the kind of person that lays in wait, scopes out, is very tactical as well about their prey, the people that they decide to create the illusion of new beginnings with. Now everyone is defensive. What are these prickly defenses? Secret desires. Everyone knows now what you're about. What is the truth that you only emit in the dark? That you are unplugged, unhinged, and not feeling celebrated or victorious? Tell us about this. We have coffin in the upright. You have engaged in bad investment. Something here about coconut milk, something being spoiled. Someone here could have performed a ritual that involved a coconut. Careful what you wish for. This is a channeled message. A war reverse coffin in the upright. The award that you're getting is the notoriety that you are a bad investment and a walking caution sign. We have Moon Dreamer. Love illuminates even the darkest of corners. This individual here that we're reading for collective, if this reading resonates with you, not only were they not victorious, but they know that they are a loser by way of engaging in activities that they knew one day would bring them a brick wall. This person knows that they really get up to most of their activity in the hidden space. They don't share, they don't tell, they pray, they plot, they plan, and they attack. Coffin, Moon Dreamer, Union in the reversed. Clarify by denial in the upright. I'm sorry, my darling. Listen, this space that you're in, denying the truth of you and how you're a horrible little creature, you can't run from this forever. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this is kind of where the divine really wants you. With your deceptive ass. You being denied twice. Union reverse, denial in the upright. You knew this plan wouldn't work. And now you are being placed at the back of the line for your awakened rebirth, because the divine is saying, bruh, how someone here may be over the ages of 50. 50 may be important. But the divine is saying, irrespective of your age, we done took you on this here carousel for the last 50 years. Could be 34, 72, 65, whatever. And you keep doing the same thing, trying to be shysty, trying to play people, trying to have the upper hand. You're dirty. You're dirty. You're dirty. You've muddled your energy too much. So this place that you're in, this awakened rebirth, the divine may have stripped you all the way back to the studs. Quit playing. Quit, man. If you're in a space where you are engaging in harm, not only against your lineage, your people, your tribe's people, your friends, people that you know trust you and would rely on you, and you're preying on them, and maybe they didn't find out, and you're like, whew, oh God, okay, Lord, I ain't never gonna do it no more. Oh Lord, save me. I'm a sinner, Jesus. I would whip myself if I could. Someone here may be from the tribe of Cush. But you kept on doing it. And they're like, no, bring your raggedy behind. Don't even open your mouth. We don't care if you're thirsty and they never gotten a drop in 30 years. We don't give a damn. Move your ass to the back of the line. You're not going to pass until you have become aware. You are responsible for igniting your own consciousness. Where is you were told from Sunday school that you would have been required to have a residue of oil in your lamp. Where is the oil? You wasted it. You wasted it. Trying to sneak people. Balance needed. Relationships reversed. Now your whole life is turned upside down. The relationships that you had, they're no more, because the foundations that you built them on was on you being the player from the Himalayas with these revolving doors, always slipping and sliding, coming and going through these marble floors. How you mean? Awakened rebirth. Now you're destabilized. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Ghost reversed. You're no longer relevant. The game that you were trying to play in, you are no longer a player. Game controller reversed. What is happening between you and this energy of your unsuccessful efforts at playing somebody else is that you are having to sit wherever you are with your tail tucked between your legs. You didn't choose you. I won't even make this about the people. You didn't choose you. You tarnished yourself by feeding yourself poisonous activity, poisonous motivations, poisonous expectations, poisonous secret desires. You didn't pick yourself. And every time that you decided, you know what? Instead of me really be that I feel exposed, naked, barren, bare like a child, I'm going to be in front of this person. I'm going to say, you know what? This is actually what I would like. This is what I really want. This is what I need. This is what my soul needs. This is where I am. No, you decided I'm going to pull up the greatest conspiracy theory ever. And you ended up being Houdini'd and be made to be a fool. And not only was this you not being successful, but you're being placed at the back of the line. Ghost reverse. You're irrelevant in this game. Someone here may be in the gaming industry. Something could have occurred that could have decimated your ranking. Spirit guides, in closing, one final clarifier for why it is that this party on a holiday, the name Cindy may be important, initials L and or C, it will be so nice. So everyone that you knew, they've decided to ghost you. Wow. There's a party here that you would have thought that you would have been able to hold in your back pocket as that final chip that you could cash in. And even this person is also on a holiday. Spirit's advice is a confirmation of where you find yourself. You are unevolved and you are being required to do it over again. You've overextended your welcome and the access that you were afforded, and the memory of you is being wiped clean. Something here may be getting wiped clean electronically or technologically. There may be agreements or contracts that this energy had with other individuals that may have had electronic or paper trail. And these are being, in relation to the relationships, deleted. Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. You neglected. If you are the individual who has lost access, you neglected to choose you. So wherever you are, the message is that they want you as you are, deceptive, a loser, with flaming red caution tape around your ass that says that you ought not to be worked with. And you know why that is? The divine wants to work with you. And like I said earlier, the energies that was coming through was being brought back to the studs. You thought you were big, bad, and bold. And they are saying, we want you as you are. The cleaning up crew is us. Clean up crew are us. Someone here may be in the sanitization industry, but the divine wants you in your messiness right here. It don't look good. I agree. See, it's scandalous. I get it. But what you fail to realize is that your spirit guides have been trying to contain a safer, they've been trying to create a safer container for you so you can lose the cycles, the repeated cycles of being deceptive and needing to play people. They want to give you these inverted desires that you have and make you holy, but you muck up the plan, man. The name Stan may be important. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.